Morning.
Good
Good morning,
morning.
Honorable Judge and Commissioners. Raul Reyes, County Treasurer, for the record. Your Honor, this morning I have the two items, the presentation of bills and disbursements, and also the monthly report for the month of July 2024. In terms of the presentation of bills and disbursements, this is for the period of August 9th through August 22nd, 2024. We do have 229 checks ready to be released. That represents the payment of 592 invoices, and that disbursement total, Judge and Commissioners, is $829,490 with 71 cents. We also have 166 electronic fund transfers ready to be processed. That represents the payment of 571 invoices, and that disbursement total, as shown on your screen, is $3,128,761 with 15 cents. Prior to today, Judge and Commissioners, we did release 53 checks as per general order. That represented the payment of 101 invoices, and that disbursement total was $73,922 with 0 cents. We did also process 2 electronic fund transfers for the payment of 4 invoices, Judge and Commissioners, and that disbursement total was $20,672 with 3 cents. I'm not sure if you have any questions regarding this first
Move to
portion.
approve.
Second. Motion seconds. Any opposed? Motion carries.
And then we did have some requests by departments for early releases. We did process 3 checks for the payment of 6 invoices, and that disbursement total was $13,472 with 9 cents. We also did process 2 electronic fund transfers for 2 invoices, and that disbursement amount was $190,720 with 50 cents. You'll notice in the second slide where the major requests came from. Other than that, I don't know if you have any questions. We would need formal ratification for these payments.
Move to approve. I do have a question though. The
Can I
Aquaflow,
get a second real quick?
Second for discussion.
Discussion. Yes, sir.
RFD card, what are we changing there?
Mr. Pereira?
Referring to the electronic, they're changing.
The card system, electronic.
The card system.
Commissioner from.
4 of them had it, the other 3 were missing.
Okay.
System to
So it's the same system as the other ones have?
Yes, exactly the same.
Great.
through our,
Took us a while.
Very good. Any other questions? Well, I have a motion. I have a second. Any other questions, comments? Any opposed? Motion carries.
The next item is informational purposes only for the pay period of July 26, 2024 through August 8, 2024. The total county wages, contributions, and payroll deductions totaled $4,731,912 with 5 cents. And then last but not least, in this first portion of my presentation, the Casablanca Golf Course requirement of funds, the approved estimate for the pay date of the 23rd was $45,000. The actual amount was $40,299 with 3 cents. And for this upcoming pay date of the 6th of September, we are estimating another $45,000 required.
Very good.
Move to approve the estimated payroll not to exceed 45,000.
Second.
Motion, second. Is that correct? That's what you were wanting?
Yes, correct.
Motion, second. Any opposed? Motion carries.
I would
The
like to see, on these higher months, the payroll associated, the revenue associated. I want to see if the revenue's keeping up with
Okay.
the labor.
All right, yes, we'll get with the auditor with respects to that. The next portion is the July 2012 monthly report. The report was sent out on Friday before noon by my Chief Deputy County Treasurer. You'll notice in the actual report that the cash balance at the end of July was $238,109,421 with 49 cents. Our investments were $60,127,976 with 26 cents. The total portfolio at the end of July was $298,237,397.75. Our investment to cash ratio is 20.2 to 79.8%. We weren't able to, and it's worth noting, Judge and Commissioners, that we've been having a little bit of issues with, and it's not bad issues, it's just the workload and some of the cash reports that have not been inputted by the tax office. And so that hinders our ability to be able to reconcile our accounts. We did meet with members of the auditor's office and, of course, the tax office to speak to this. And we hope that everything gets caught up in terms of the cash reports needed to be presented, and that we're able to successfully reconcile these accounts on a timely manner moving forward. So I just wanted to bring that up because you'll see in the report the highlighted areas, and that indicates that they were not reconciled. But you also do have notes in the actual report that, of course, the tax office transfers, cash reports, and check documentations were not completed by the deadline. So the auditor's office is also aware of this, and I think the primary issue that we're all facing, all three offices, is that we all have relatively new staff, right? And a shortage in some of the other offices. But I just wanted to point that out because I think it's important, especially because my office is tasked with the reconciliation of the general operating account. In terms of the interest return rate by financial institution, you'll see there the average rates for each of our cash and investment pools, and of course our investment portfolio. You'll also see that in the month of July, we earned $1,029,988 in interest income. So far, as of July, we're at $9,262,348. Last fiscal year, that total, Judge and Commissioners, was 7.1. It was the highest in the history of Webb County. Right now, we've surpassed that by $2,104,224. In terms of our checks issued report, you'll see there that with accounts payable, payroll, and of course the payroll liabilities, the total disbursement from the general fund was $807,445 with 1 cent. And of course, all of those are the reports that y'all approve on a bi-weekly matter. In terms of our sales tax revenue, you'll also see there that we were above budget by $330,779. The total amount received in sales tax revenue for July was $2,414,112. In terms of our bingo and mixed beverage, just a reminder, of course, this will probably be the last meeting I'll remind that we are no longer receiving bingo tax. In terms of the mixed beverage collection tax, we did receive for the month of July $64,406 with 62 cents. Of course, all of our Webb County rents and leases have been paid and received. A full detailed report is indicated in the actual report. In terms of our permanent school fund, you'll see there that in royalties.
I'm sorry, May.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
I just wanted to see, we never have any late reports or anything, so is everything always current? We haven't had any issues with the rents?
None.
Perfect.
None.
So if there was one, you'd let us know?
Yes.
Okay.
Will do. In terms of the permanent school fund and royalties, we did receive $79,719 with 48 cents total. No damages, no hunting and grazing. The actual full amount is indicated in y'all's detailed report. And of course, last but not least, we do have the Tex-Mex parking lot. For the month of July, we did have 2,291 tickets closed. 1,261 of those were below the half hour, so therefore only 1,050 of them paid. And that generated $5,236. We do have 9 contracted spaces. That brings in $100 per space. That was $900. The total revenue for July was $6,136 with 0 cents.
Very good.
And other than that, that's all I have, Judge and Commissioners. I'm not sure if you have any questions. We're getting there slowly but surely.
Yeah, we're getting there. Very good. Motion to accept the report.
Second.
Any opposed? Motion carries. Thank you, sir.
Judge and
Appreciate it.
Commissioners, that's all I have. Thank you very much. Enjoy your
Thank you.
morning.
Appreciate you.